What up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. I'm sorry if I look dark, like really, really dark. It's like no sunlight in here for like the second day in a row. But I'm on here. I don't really have too much to talk about it, so I'm gonna just do a little chit chat session. Um, I'm waiting for I've been talking to the guy for the parts on my car. We're waiting for him to get back. I mean, we're waiting for him to get the parts in. He went yesterday to I believe Birmingham to pick up the parts, and he was waiting for them to come today. So I just called him and shot him a text and asked him, did he ever receive the parts? He said that he will receive them in the morning and that he'll do the work tomorrow. So that's kind of exciting. Once I get everything done here, I am going to I'm gonna stay here until the rent is paid out for here, because I paid up until next Wednesday. So I am going to stay in DoorDash here until Wednesday, and then Wednesday morning I'm going to pack up my car and head back to Nashville, because Nashville is where I can make more money. I mean, I can make a lot more money in Nashville. I can actually put in my I can put my children in school. Nashville's a lot nicer, it's a lot cleaner, it's a lot more busier in Nashville, and it's a lot more people. I like it. It's not bad at all. I can definitely see myself settling in Nashville. But Nashville is also a lot more expensive, a whole lot more expensive. I was looking in the area that I was had my hotel at, that I was staying at the hotel in Nashville, and for like your 2-bedroom apartment, it was like $2,000, $3,000. And I had went and looked at a house out there in Nashville, and it was a regular old schmegular house, and it was a 3-bedroom house, and he wanted 3,000. He wanted 3,200, and he just said it like it was nothing, like 3,200. And I'm like, oh, okay. And it was, but the Nashville is nice, especially I was in like the Bartlett area, Bartlett, Franklin, that area, and it's really nice. It's really, really nice. It's quiet. It's not rowdy and ratchet, because I haven't even gone to that part of Nashville, but the uptown Nashville is it's a lot more lively than the outskirts of the city. So I'm gonna head back, and because I feel better making more money. I mean, I feel better when I'm making money, and then I have a couple and then income taxes come in, so I have a couple things that I'm gonna do with the income tax money, and also get it situated. But I'm gonna find a way to where I am making income, and I'm gonna use my talents and use my kids' talents, or do things that put, like, with my kids and I are brainstorming of how to come up with money making ideas, or creating things and selling things, and things of that nature, because being broke is just not what's it. Having your car break down is not what's it. Having your car break down and not having a savings to be able to fix it is just not it. Not having clean clothes is just not it. Not having your bills not being paid is just not it. Not looking halfway decent is just not it. Looking raggedy is just not it. It's just not it. It's really just not it. And I'm tired of this life, and I haven't been living this way for a long time, but it's been long enough. It's been long enough. Excuse me. So I'm just going to like I said, excuse me, go back to Nashville. And Nashville is just where I want to be for now. It's where I want to be for now. I like Alabama, especially Prattville, Alabama. I would definitely come back to Prattville, Alabama to stay, but I would need a place down here, and I would need to make some type of income that I could use on a consistent basis. And I don't have to get out every day and kill myself and leave my kids every day and kill myself to get that income. I want to learn how to sell from home. And I think, and I've been looking up like the Amazon arbitrage, trosh. Sorry if I'm not saying that right. And I've been looking up Amazon FDA or F something like that. I can't remember the other names of it. But then they also have Amazon wholesaling, and I think that's more of the field that I want to be in as of now, because with me getting income tax, I can buy a big bulk of something and go for it like that. But I'm doing like my homework now, and I'm studying it now and looking up what I have to do now, so when that time does come, then we can actually make an investment and we can go from that nature. I am definitely going to bring you guys on that journey with me. I'm going to let you guys know every step of the way of how I'm going to do everything and what steps I'm going to actually take. I'm not going to pay for any courses, because I've heard that everyone does it differently, and when you pay for a course, you hear everybody different ideas on it, and instead of just getting started yourself and doing it yourself. So I'm going to do it like that. And yeah, but I was going to talk to you a little bit about my children. Like I love my children to death, and I will break my back for them. I will literally do anything for mine. But one thing I can't stand is a disrespectful child, or a child that doesn't listen. I can't stand it. So I had to punish. Well, first punish my son, because he decides to, and this is, bear in mind, I didn't even know about this. This happened a couple weeks ago. He decides to stick a pencil sharpener. A pencil, like a pencil eraser, the part of the pencil with the eraser on, he decides to stick it in to the electrical pencil sharpener. And bear in mind, I bought this pencil sharpener about 3 years ago, and I paid about probably about $25 for $35 for it. It's a nice pencil sharpener. So he sticks the thing up, and then he breaks it, and it's like the thing is broke. So, and I'm asking him why he did it, and he's like, because basically because he wanted to, and he was upset the fact that my daughter, the fact she uses it all the time, she's the only one that really uses it, because she draws all the time. She's a phenomenal drawer, and so she loves to draw, she loves to sketch, she loves to do all of that stuff. That's just her field, and that's her lane. And she's also like a phone, like a technology freak. She loves it, and she's obsessed with it. But that's another story. But she loves to draw. So I guess in order for, he decided, I guess, to get back at her, he decided to stick his pencil eraser inside the pencil sharpener to break it. So I punished him until Monday. Okay, and then it goes to, and I'm like, okay, don't touch no electronics, don't touch nothing until Monday. And that's the only thing I can actually punish them from. I mean, always, because all they really ever do is, even when they're in school, electronics is they're either on the phone, on the game system, on the TV, watching people play games, or actually screening it from the phone to the TV and doing it that way. So, excuse me, I punished him from that. And then my daughter comes along. She decides she has an anger problem. Like and I can't wait until I get my bearings, because I'm going to put all of us in counseling. Like, if you watched another YouTube video, I've said I was in counseling before, and I think it's phenomenal. But she has an anger issue, and it's completely understandable given what they've all gone through, given what we have all gone through. And she whenever she doesn't get her way, she gets upset, like extremely upset. Not like to the point she like spazzes out and nothing like that, but no, when she gets upset, she goes into her corner and her hole, or like that's what she does. So when it comes to the boys, when she doesn't get her way with them, she hits. She hits and she hits. Not like over and over again, but she hits. And I'm telling her to stop. Like, stop it. Don't hit. It's not good or whatever. Because one day somebody gonna knock you out, and no one's gonna be there to defend you. So I mean, no one's gonna be there to help you, not defend you. No one's gonna be there to help you get the things. I mean, you know, complete what you need to complete, or get done what you need to get done. My son's coming to talk to me. Yes, babe.
Right, Rebecca's not even playing.
I know she was telling me she was drawing. She was gonna draw.
Yeah, she was sitting down. She's not watching Ryan. She's not doing anything. She's just drawing.
Well, tell her to interact with y'all. Tell her to help. They love to come and tell on each other. That's number one thing for all of them. They love to tell. But given the fact that when I was a little girl, my nickname was Snitch, because because I was a mama's girl, and I believe that was the closest way to keep my mom next to me, was just to tell everything that everyone else did. But now you can't get me to snitch on nobody, because that's not the way I operate anymore. But anyways, yeah, she Robert, my 11-year-old, said something to her, and she kicks him, like full on kick. And then I'm like, stop, don't do that. Don't hit him. Don't hit him, because like if I give him the right to hit you, because I tell my boys don't hit girls. It's not good. It's gonna lead down a path of destruction, and you just shouldn't do it. And now, unless that female is just hitting you and hitting you and hitting you, or she's doing it and that's not your sister, or whatever. But I've always said that. But now, like I said, like as they begin to get older, I know females, and I know some females will hit men just to provoke them, and I'm like, excuse me, and if I see that's going on, or as they get older, the conversation will definitely shift. It will definitely change, because if that happens as you get older, even it's happening now. Oh, nothing. It's happening now. I tell them, like, if someone is continuing to hit you, you need to hit them back, girl or boy. It doesn't matter. So my daughter, she kicked them, and I'm telling her, stop, don't kick them, or whatever. And then, okay, like an hour or two go by, and then he does something else to her. She kicks him again, and I'm like, didn't I tell you to stop? Like, don't do that. Don't, or whatever. And she says, like, I'm sorry, and this and that. Another hour goes by, another hour or two goes by. She kicks him again. And I'm like, okay, that's it. Don't touch no more electronics. Don't touch the phone. Don't touch the TV. Don't touch nothing. Actually grab a book. And so she's upset with me. So like 4 hours go by. And then she asks me, she said, Mommy, Mommy, can I play on the phone? I'm like, no, you cannot. No, you are punished. You are punished until, first I said Friday. And I said, you're punished till Friday. Then Friday you can get back on electronics, whatever. And then she was like, okay. And then Saturday, I'm sleeping. I wake up, like, don't you know how you turn over? You wake up and you adjust yourself or whatever. I opened up my eyes, and I see her sitting there playing or whatever. She's sitting there playing, or whatnot. So I tell her, and then she asks me again, and I'm like, no, don't do it. My son is coming again. What's my other son? I'm talking to you too.
About what?
About a lot of stuff. Well, you want to come talk to? He loves to talk to you guys. He loves it. But yeah, she did it again, and I punished her until now. She's punished till Friday. So I told her to not get on electronics till Friday. She is a stubborn young lady. She's extremely stubborn. But the one of the main downfalls she has, one of the like I have, I lean towards my own emotions, and I'm learning that your emotions will get you nowhere. They will literally get you nowhere. They will make you feel lonelier than you've ever felt before. They will make you think stuff that's not really going on. Your emotions are your emotions are your emotions. They belong in the proper place. They're there when you feel sad. They're there when you feel upset, angry. They're there when you're depressed. They're there. They serve a purpose, and they're only supposed to be used at that present time. So freaking dark, and I love it. But I love my dark skin. But yeah, and I'm trying in the process of trying to teach her. That as we're learning together, not just me teaching her, we're learning it all together, that control your emotions. Control your emotions, because they're going to end, because your emotions will have you lonely by yourself. No matter how much money you have, you will be lonely and depressed all of the time. It will not make a difference, because you cannot control yourself. And that is the key to life. And I'm also still learning this, nowhere near good at it. I'm learning what it actually is. And I used to blame it on anybody else, or I used to blame it on different people, different scenarios. I used to blame it on always on someone else, never myself. But it's time for me to take accountability of what I'm doing and of how I'm doing it. So that is what I was talking about when it comes to that. That's why but I can't stand a disrespectful child, a child that doesn't listen. It is very disrespectful, because what if you're in a serious situation? Like, what if it's a life and death situation, and you need your child to listen to you, and they end up not listening to you? Someone will end up dying. And I know I'm being extremely dramatic, but this is the year 2023. Anything can happen these days. Anything can happen. So I have to keep that mindset, because if you can't get your own children to listen to you, what's going to happen? What's going to happen when you really need them to listen and understand and obey what you're saying? So I am trying to get them on that accord to whatever I say, they need to listen to, no matter if they like it or not. Right? No matter if they like it or not. That's just what it is. It sucks, because when you're a child, you just think that you know everything, and who you stink. You smell like the outside, like you've been sweating. Have you? Mm-hmm. You smell it. Maybe it's your hair. I can wash it for you.
Sure.
But yeah, listening is just key. And that's just one of my pet peeves. A child that doesn't listen, a disrespectful child. If you don't listen, that's just one of my pet peeves. I cannot stand a child that doesn't listen. And not saying I can't, like, I hate that child or dislike. That's just one of my things. I just like, because what if you have a time when you really need them to listen? Like, when it's, like I say, when it's a life and death situation, when you really need them to listen to you. And I'm scared of those moments, because if I can't get them to listen to me, or if you can't get your child to listen to you on small things, what happens when the big things arrive? What happens? Like, everything goes to shambles. Like, life will literally be like, you will literally mess yourself up. But enough about that. Ryan, again.
What up, Carmelita and family?
What did you want to talk about?
I always listen to your mom and what she said.
I already listened to her, and Robert does too. Rebecca sometimes does, but most of the time when she tells her to do something and she's doing something, she like walks, but it's like she stomps, but she doesn't make any noise doing it. Like she's in frustration, but she's not showing it. Well, basically, kind of she is, but yeah.
More so she is. When she's frustrated, she is just moody and
Like,
talking to herself really loudly. I mean, talking to herself quietly, and
sometimes when she gets in trouble, she what's it called backtalks you or something, like
no.
says something quietly.
Yeah, she talks
Yeah.
to herself. She doesn't backtalk. She's not that crazy. Or I mean, not saying she's not that crazy, but she doesn't disrespect me. She's just more so when I tell her to do something, she likes to do it at her own pace, or when she feels like doing it. And like I'm telling her that when I tell you to do something, it's not a request, it's a demand. You need to do it right now, and that's just how
like,
it is.
It's like when a parent tells you to do something. No, think of this. If you're rich and you have a maid, it's like a child. Like, you can demand them to do something.
What'd the maid part come in there for? You said if you have a maid.
Yeah, and you're rich, you can get a maid, and if you ask them to do something, they have to do it in order to get paid. And that's just like a child. When an adult tells you to do something, you have to do it, just like a maid.
It's not like a maid, because a maid is getting paid to do something.
Yeah, but
and then you didn't.
Part.
Then that person and then that mother didn't birth that maid out.
No, I tried to make it as like an example.
I understand your example. Sorry, I didn't catch your drift.
It's okay, but yeah.
It's just that if, like I said, if it's a life and death situation and you really need to do something, if you really need that person, that child to do something so you guys can get ahead, or you can succeed in life, or like I was telling you guys just a minute ago, that we're about to start a business venture. I won't quite yet say what it is, because silence is golden. Sometimes you shouldn't let everyone know what your every mood is and what your every move will be. But just like that, like if we're about to start a business, and like I said, if I can't get my kids on board right now, just listening to the small things, once I start this business venture, it's doomed to fail, because if I can't get them on board now, how in the heck will I be able to get them on board when I start this business venture? So I'm prepping and doing all the necessary steps that I've been doing with my children to get them listening and on board. And my children are already very well respectful. Thank you, Stinky. Thank you, Neek. My children are very, very respectful. I've had like several compliments everywhere we go, everywhere I take them. They're like, your children are so respectful, and just everywhere I go. It doesn't matter if it's a hotel lobby, a grocery store. They all like, right, Ryan?
One time, me and Mommy went to the store. I think we were at a Walmart or something, and then I think I came across a lady or a old man, and then I said, excuse me, and then the old man or the lady said, your child or kid is very what's it called?
Respectful.
Respectful.
They always say that, though. They always say that to you, and they always tell me.
It's more than one time.
Yes, a lot more than one time. But they always say that. Like I said, they're very respectful children. But it's the listening part that I'm having a bit of a trouble with. So if you have any tips or ideas or anything that I can get them, or anything that I can do or say that I can get them more on board for the listening part, please let me know. You can leave a comment or call me at 704-639-3752. I'm just always open to ideas that's going to improve my children's lives and myself as well. Like, if you have any advice for me, like I said, leave me a comment or give me a telephone call. I don't really get that much phone calls anyway, so so I'll know. I'll love that. But if you, like I said, any advice or any type of comments or any type of concerns or anything, just let us know, and I will definitely get back with you. Anything else you want to say before we end this video?
Be respectful to people, and not just your mom, but you should be more respectful to your mom and listening, and do the same if you don't know that person or you bumped into them. Like, comment, subscribe, and bye.
Peace, guys. Love on your children. Keep God first. Know you are worth it in everything you do, and you can make a difference.
And you can always power through it.
Yep. Peace.
Peace.